Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, one of the biggest hits AC/DC has ever made, being competed with other AC/DC titles such as Back in Black, Thunderstruck, and even Highway to Hell. But how did it come to be? How did Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap become one of AC/DC's top hits? What are the origins of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap? And how did it even get AC/DC into legal trouble, causing them to get sued? Yeah, that's right. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap got AC/DC sued. How, you may ask? Well, let's find out. This is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, one of AC/DC's most influential songs. Not much is known about the prehistory of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. However, we should know that the term Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is a callback to an old cartoon named Beanie and Cecil, which had a character that had a business card, which had the words Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. After AC/DC had looked into it a bit more, they had decided to name the song for their full album for AC/DC, which you probably know is as Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. With it being an album, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is a single song being released by AC/DC in Australia in October of 1976. However, it had taken 5 years for the song to be released, as the record company, Atlantic Records, had originally rejected the song into US shelves, but eventually came out 5 years later. When you first play the song, you get hit with an electric guitar instrument piece, along with backing drums and bass, making a pretty sweet rhythm. And then it repeats again. And again. And then the vocals start. I love to explain the vocals, but the school project is supposed to be a maximum of 5 minutes, so I don't think I can explain all that. Now, with that out of the way, let me explain all the boring stuff about the song. The song's BPM goes at around 65 to 130 BPM, depending on what part of the song you're on. The song's key is in a minor key, slightly major at some points of the song, and the song is mainly allegretto. Now with the minor stuff out of the way, let's talk about something really interesting. To explain this, I'd like to show you a sample of the song. This line right here had gotten AC/DC into its first and only legal trouble for the band. How, you might ask? Let me explain. Did you hear the number that was said in the video? The number 362-460, hey! That final word had gotten fans thinking they had actually said 362-4608, which is an actual phone number in Iowa, which AC/DC fans had actually called. And sadly enough, there was someone in Iowa that actually had that number. Could you imagine in the middle of the night waking up to the sound of your ringtone on your phone and then picking it up and the first voice you'd hear is, "Are you the number from that funny AC/DC song? Oh my god!" Geez, that just feel horrible. Unfortunately, the woman that had the number had to suffer through that a multitude of times, which had eventually risen up to a legal lawsuit against Atlantic Records, the record company that had owned AC/DC, out of $250,000, all because of the number they used in that song. Did the woman do the right thing? Let me know in the comments section below.